Hey hoes, did you miss me? I have been MIA. I'm gonna get back into the swing of things. I'm really gonna try. I am almost done my first month at my new job. I am now a flight attendant in Alberta. But I decided to post this video from my nose surgery that I had back in January. Um, I hadn't watched it since, and wow. Wow. I hope you enjoy. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kenzie, and yeah, let's just roll the vlog. Today's vlog is gonna be me getting nose surgery. It's me getting my nose job. It's not actually a nose job, but I'm getting a septoplasty because I have a deviated septum. It's a very common nose issue that can cause a lot of issues like bleeding nose, runny nose, plugged nose, everything like that. Like Charlie D'Amelio had this surgery, Dixie D'Amelio had this surgery. Like, it's very common and a lot of people choose to get it fixed. In the case of the D'Amelios, I think they both broke their nose in the past. I have never broken my nose. That is something, like, a lot of people are just born with deviated septums. But the reason why I'm getting the surgery is because I also have an ulcer in my nose. So I have an ulcer on like the septum in this nostril. It's very painful at times. It really bugs me. Like, I can feel that there's like a lump in my nose. It's what causes my nosebleeds, and this nostril is always plugged. It's very hard to breathe out of my right nostril. So we tried cauterizing the ulcer and it didn't go away, so now I'm getting surgery. I got called yesterday for the surgery and it is tomorrow morning at 6:30 in the morning. It is 11:01, and so I'm from a very small town, so we have to drive an hour to the city to get the surgery, and I have to be there at 6:30, so we are leaving at 5 in the morning. I'm not a morning person, but like, it's gonna be a nice little nap. They're gonna put me out to fix my nose, and then I'm gonna wake up, hopefully not in pain, but maybe in pain. So I'm going to film this whole adventure. I've been waiting to get my nose fixed for so long. I finally saw the specialist in August. It is now January, so like, I don't even know how long that is. 6 months? 6 months, I think. It took like 3 different appointments with the specialist, and I've been dealing with it for like 2-3 years before I even saw the specialist. So like, it's almost been 4 years I've been dealing with this, if not longer. So it's about damn time to get it fixed. So that's what this video is going to be. Surprisingly, I'm not nervous. I'm more like excited that this thing is gonna be out of my nose and that the inside of my nose will be straight, and hopefully I'll be able to breathe better out of this side of my nose. But I thought I would just give you a brief intro, a 3-minute long intro of what this video is going to be about. I wanted to start this video now so that I look semi-normal. I look homeless, but I look normal, I don't know. Because next time I'm gonna have a broken What kind of color scheme is this? I'm starting to get hungry.
Oh no, really?
I'm really thirsty.
It's 1:54, and some of the stories we are following today. The province is making one As of tomorrow, you no longer have to isolate if you are a close contact of.
But if they stay in the playoff race, which I don't think internally they thought they were going to be in when the season started. I mean, I think
I am severely plugged up. Dry mouth. It's hard to talk, eat, breathe because it's all like I can't breathe out of my nose, and like my nose is severely stuffy and plugged, and I feel good. I feel semi good. I'm just tired. I had plugged nose and dry mouth. Thought I would give a little update. So, all I've eaten is half a sub from Subway, 2 bananas, chicken noodle soup, and 1 slice of toast. I'll get in tomorrow, or sometime in this video, how long I was at the hospital. They wouldn't let me leave right when I woke up. But I'm tired, and my nose, it doesn't hurt, but it's uncomfortable because it's so plugged up. So,
beat your chest. Well, he's probably right. I mean, in this situation, what?
hi. This is day 1 after surgery. I'm very tired. Very, like, stuffed up. And this is an ice pack. My jaw is starting to hurt. I'm assuming because I have to breathe out my mouth. So, my mouth is always open. So, I feel like that's why my jaw hurts, is because it's not used to always being open. I've been switching the gauze every 6 hours because it's really snotty, and Tylenol and Advil every 6 hours, and I've just been sleeping a lot. I've been living off of like bananas and apple juice. I have really popped on today because there's really not much to say. I'm just really tired, and as you can tell, my voice hasn't fully come back. I did have to shove a tube down my throat yesterday. I will get into the whole thing, everything they told me yesterday. I will tell you guys later on when I'm feeling a bit better. So, see you soon. So, if you don't like blood, look away. It's not really bloody, but like, I took the bandage off so that I could have a bath. It is day 3, day 2, my second full day home, but I had surgery 3 days ago. I don't know, whatever. Still no bruising. I'm very swollen on my nose, obviously, and then my, like, right here, my upper lip is swollen. So today was the first day that I'm like trying to do like my morning routine. I had oh my god, I washed my hair, and then when my mom gets home, she's gonna braid my hair so that I can just not worry about it for a couple of days. And then I'm going to, I just quickly put the same pajamas on. It's soaking wet because I have a cold face cloth here that I just had on my nose. But I quickly just put what I was wearing yesterday back on to see if my mom had time before she left, but she didn't. So now I'm just gonna change. I think I'm gonna put on an old concert t-shirt, just something comfy again. And then I'm gonna try and really brush my teeth because my upper lip is swollen. It doesn't really move. So like, yeah, it's gonna be, I haven't really brushed my teeth, and like it was the first time I bathed since surgery, and it's a whole ordeal, but I'm feeling better each day. I'm feeling more normal. I don't think my nose, like I don't think I'll be fully normal for, like, I get the stents taken out of my nose, or the plugs, whatever they're called, taken out in 2 weeks. So, I'm gonna be sounding like this for a while, but like overall, I'm feeling better and more normal, and I'm still getting up every 6 hours to take Tylenol and Advil. But other than that, like, I just rest a lot. I sleep. I lay down. I'm usually downstairs because I can't get quite comfortable on the couch. And then I just turn on Criminal Minds, because if I fall asleep during Criminal Minds, I've seen it all before. But I'm going to finish getting ready and then head downstairs. And I think my mom wants to take me to town to see my grandmas today. They've been wanting to see me since I got home. So I don't know, we might do that. But this is day 3 update. I'll maybe check back in later. My appetite has been coming back. That's another thing. Is all I've really been eating is bananas and chicken noodle soup. And then I had half a sub on the day of surgery, and then I finished a sub yesterday. But like, I've been getting my appetite back, which is good. But I'm gonna finish getting ready for the day. I'm gonna put different pajamas on and then go lay downstairs, try to brush my teeth better. And then later I will put the bandage back under my nose, just because it's not really bleeding, it's just bloody snot, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think it's blood. Like, it looks like blood, but I think it's more bloody snot. Anyway, yeah, I'll maybe check back in later today. As you can tell, I am feeling a lot better, a lot more talkable or sociable, whatever. But still, stay tuned. I will tell you the whole day of surgery, because yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye. Hey hoes. Today's update is gonna be a quick one because I'm really not feeling good. My cheeks hurt. My nose actually hurts today. My nose hasn't been hurting like at all throughout this whole process, and it's day 4. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, it's day 4 after surgery. I had surgery on Thursday. It's Sunday. Blah blah blah. I overall don't feel good. I haven't been wearing the gauze to catch like the runningness, and not running enough that I need it. I just kind of like keep a Kleenex with me and wipe my nose, and it's now cleared enough. I think like the first layer of plugs has dissolved. My voice sounds so funny. The first layer of the plugs has dissolved to the point where I don't put anything in my nose, but like I put polysporin on my nail and then I just kind of like wipe it in. And then tomorrow my nasal spray antibiotic gets in, because every pharmacy in my small town didn't have it and they couldn't get it until tomorrow, Monday. So my mom is gonna pick that up for me tomorrow. So hopefully that will help. It's just what did I just call it? Oh my god. An antibiotic. Like, it's just gonna help prevent infection. Because I know I keep saying this, but I just like every day I'm just getting like worse, and I don't want to stand here and explain it all right now, but I'm at a high risk of infection and a high risk of a hole in my septum because of the ulcer. But I'm currently, like, I really don't feel good. I had to get myself out of the bathtub because I thought a bath would make me feel better, but it made me feel worse. And then I got out, and now I'm just making some penne, because I want something like soft. So I'm gonna drown it in like spaghetti sauce. And then probably lay back down I'm just really not feeling good today. My nose is hurting. I'm still taking Advil Tylenol every 6 hours. And that's about it. Like, I don't know what else to update on. I know, like, I wanted to vlog this, but like, what is there to vlog? I literally lay around and sleep all day, or just lay around all day. And I don't know. So I'm gonna finish making my penne, and then I'm going to lay down and watch Criminal Minds. Shocker. Hey hoes, so day 5 update day. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Bandage is back on my face because I've been having really bad nosebleeds. I woke up at 6 and there was like, I didn't have a bandage on. And there was like blood all down my face and all up over my pillow. And yeah, and so then we put one of these back on and I went back to bed. And I woke up at like 9:30 and it had like soaked through the bandage and was dripping down my face again. So ever since I've had this bandage on, my mom did phone the doctor just to make sure that it was normal, and he said that everything, that like, yes, within the first week nosebleeds are normal, as long as one of these doesn't get soaked through in an hour, then it should be fine. So I'm just laying on the couch downstairs watching Criminal Minds, as I do. I found out last night I don't work until next Monday, so I have another whole week off, which is really nice. I had told my boss that I could come back tomorrow, but I'm really glad I didn't get scheduled till next week because that's just more rest time. For the most part right now and all day, I've been feeling fine. Like, my cheeks and my jaw don't hurt. They're not sore anymore today anyway, and my nose no longer is sore. It's just the ruddiness and the bloody nose. That's my only issue today. So yeah, that's the update. I think my voice is getting a little bit better. It's not as nasally. My dad just went to town and he's picking me up more bananas because we're out, and something cold for my throat. I don't eat dairy, so it's either gonna be dairy-free ice cream or like a popsicle or a slush or something like that, something for my throat. And my antibiotic nasal spray is in. I got a call from the pharmacist saying that they got it in today, so they're also gonna pick that up. I don't know how that's gonna work, because right now, like, if I took the bandage off and like lifted my nose, all you would be able to see is like blood and snot. I'm feeling much better. I'm not as tired. I'm not as sore. The only thing, really the only problem today is the bloody nose. So like the last time I switched the bandage, it filled up with blood within 2 hours. So still nowhere near that 1 hour mark like they would be concerned. So we're still thriving here. I'm literally, all I do is lay on my couch. This is the couch from my apartment, from when I lived in the city. I have my back pillow my parents picked up from the lake yesterday, and then I watch Criminal Minds. And I lay down here watching Criminal Minds, number 1, because this is a smart TV, and number 2, because it's a huge ass TV. That's why I chilled out here. Yeah, so that's day 5 update. Appetite is a lot more normal. I still only really want soft foods because like my upper lip is not as swollen today, but before it was swollen, so like it's hard to open my mouth fully. So soft foods, like last night I had the pasta and the chicken noodle soup for supper. Today all I'm eating is dairy-free yogurt with granola. I'm really hoping they can find bananas, so that I can have a peanut butter banana sandwich. I've really been wanting that lately. But yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling now. So appetite is back, still living off of apple juice, as you can tell, and soft food. I can't eat, like, harder food. Like, I had a burger 2 days ago. Like, I prefer soft foods right now. So, yeah, that's today's update. I'll see you guys later today, or I'll see you tomorrow. Pray for my nose. Hi, I just woke up from a nap. I did not sleep well last night at all. So I had a nap because I was tired. I'm just detailing some shrimp here while I give you my day 6 update. First update, I couldn't sleep last night, and so I'm moving, which the whole explanation for that is in a different video, but I am now moving to Calgary at the end of February. So I was looking for vegan feta cheese because BioLife just came out with vegan feta cheese, and I want vegan feta cheese because I can't have dairy. And so I got to searching for places in Calgary, found a couple places, and I was like, you know what, let me just check Melfort, because like on the BioLife website you can click search by town, and so I put in Melfort, and sure as shit the Melfort Co-op has these now. So I'm having my favorite pasta ever for lunch. It is 2 o'clock, so it's a late lunch, but I'm having my favorite like dish of all time is penne noodles with spaghetti sauce, shrimp, and feta cheese. And I haven't been able to have it in a long time because I can't have dairy. So, and it's just not the same without feta cheese. Like, it's still good, but it's just not the same. So that's what I'm having for lunch. That's my update. I'm eating good today. Because also one of my coworkers is a retired typical Ukrainian woman, and you can buy homemade pierogies from her. And so we ordered some homemade dairy-free pierogies from her, and they're ready today, so that's what we're having with supper. So like, y'all, I'm eating so good today. But that's besides the point. Day 6 update. Like I said, I could not sleep last night. I think I fell asleep just after 4 a.m. and then I slept till 7:30. And then I woke up, and then we went to town and got my vegan feta cheese. But so I really didn't sleep. So by the time we got home at like 10:30, I laid down because I hadn't eaten, and I really wasn't feeling good. I was like motion sick. We got a lot of snow. I do have hair. Every time I look, I feel like I don't have hair, but I do have hair. We got a shit ton of snow last night, so there were a lot of drifts, and so it was just like a bumpy ride, and I got a little motion sick. I got a little car sick, so I wasn't like physically ill, but like I started to feel not good. So I had a cucumber slice, and I went and laid down for 3.5 hours. So now I'm making my delicious food. Ow. Other than that, my nose bled pretty good last night, but still nothing that should be concerning, and it has stopped since. It's kind of getting like not bleeding, but bleeding and then scabby before it drips. That might be TMI and gross, but that's where I'm at. So the rest of the day is gonna be my typical day. I'm gonna make food, go downstairs, sit on my couch, and watch Criminal Minds until supper, and where I will eat pierogies, homemade pierogies, and then watch the hockey game. So that's the plan. I need to sneeze. It's so awkward sneezing with your mouth open. In the meantime, I'm cutting up my feta cheese. So that's where I'm at today. Happy day 6. I'll see you day 7. Hey guys, so I am fully healed now. This is me from the future. I'm editing this video. 2 weeks ago today I had the surgery, and today I had the plugs taken out of my nose. So I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm here to tell you guys the day of surgery story, because it wasn't a typical day of surgery because well, I'll just start from the beginning. So surgery was at 6:30. I live an hour, like I live in a small town, so I had to drive an hour. My nose is really itchy. I had to drive an hour to the city, so we left our house at 5. Both my parents came with me. We left at 5. We got there about 6. When we first got there, we couldn't get into the parking lot because it was like really cold, and like the arm, like we pressed to get a ticket and the arm wouldn't come up, and it wouldn't print out a ticket, so we sat there for like 15 minutes waiting for security to come and let us into the parking lot. And then I got myself checked into the hospital. We went over to the day surgery area where nobody was sitting at the desk to check us in. So I was checked into the hospital. I had my hospital bracelet, got up to day surgery, and nobody was out there, so we waited probably another 10 minutes in the hallway with a bunch of other people waiting, and then they finally let us all in. I got a little bed with a curtain in this area. I changed into like the hospital gown and whatnot, and then I had to, like, the nurse asked me a bunch more questions. And then probably, so by the time we actually got into the room, I would say it was like 6:45. And then by the time I changed, answered all the questions, and got taken for surgery, it was, I would say, maybe 7:30, right before 7:30, because we were told when I checked in that my surgery was supposed to start at 7:30. So, I wasn't taken for surgery probably 7:45, 7:30. I can't really remember. I was really tired, but I got taken for surgery a little bit later, and then I still sat in this room down in the, like, on the OR floor. I sat in this like curtained out room for probably another 10 minutes, and then I got taken for surgery. Then once I was put out, they had to put a breathing tube down my throat. So by the time I woke up, like, my throat was really sore, my mouth was really dry, and whatever. I then sat in recovery after the surgery for like a half an hour by myself while I was awake, because the day surgery floor couldn't take me back yet. Like, I don't know what the problem was. I don't know what the dilemma was. Like, my mom was sitting in my curtained room in the day surgery wing, but when I was in recovery, they told me that they couldn't bring me down until the day surgery was ready for me. But it's not like my room was in use because my mom was in it, so I don't know what the problem was. So after surgery, I went down probably a half hour after I had woken up. The thing with staying in the recovery wing is that they can't dispense you drugs, they can't dispense you liquids or food. So my mouth was really dry, and all they could give me was like this, it reminded me of a paintbrush, like one of those foam paintbrushes dipped in water, and I could like suck the water out of it, but they couldn't give me a glass of water, and they couldn't even give me like Tylenol or anything. So a half hour, and then I went down back into the day surgery, and then they still wouldn't let me leave. Like, it's supposed to be a day surgery. Once you wake up, they boot you out of there so the next person can come in. They wouldn't let me leave. Apparently I looked pale and I looked like I was about to pass out, but like I felt fine. Me again. I quickly want to just clarify that the staff was amazing. The nurses and my doctor were amazing. I come off a bit rude here in these clips talking about the day surgery, but I don't mean to come off rude. They're doing their job. They were amazing. They were incredible. I had one bitchy nurse, and that was it, but everybody else was fantastic. I don't want to get that twisted. Everybody was amazing. Now, so we finally got released out of the hospital. I would say it was probably like 1 o'clock. Probably 1 o'clock. And they had told us that we would be able to leave at like 11-ish, I believe is what they told us. So like they made me have a nap. They're like, you need to fall asleep and wake up and then maybe we'll let you leave. So I had a nap in my little room in day surgery. Anyway, the surgery itself did go good. However, I was at a high risk for a hole in the septum because the ulcer had eaten the cartilage, or had been eating the cartilage a lot. So they told us after the surgery that I am at an increasingly high risk of a hole in the septum, and I found out today that I do in fact have a hole in my septum because of the surgery. But it's not a problem. It's more harmful to have the ulcer than to have a hole in your septum. So like, I'm not worried about it. The doctor's not worried about it. If any problems arise, it'll be when I breathe on my nose, it'll be like a whistling sound or nosebleeds, and both can be fixed by something. I'm not even going to get into that because it is what it is. We'll deal with it when that comes. The next thing is, so the ulcer, what else was I going to touch on? Oh, all things happen for a reason, because having that ulcer eat away at the cartilage, they told us that if the surgery, because I had gotten in at a last minute cancellation, so I wasn't supposed to be called for surgery, like, because I was on the wait list. My turn on the wait list probably wasn't going to be for like a few more months. Like, I got it done end of January. I probably wasn't supposed to be called until end of April. So I got in on a cancellation. So I'm very grateful for that, because they also told us that because the ulcer was eating away at the cartilage and at the septum, that my nose possibly could have collapsed, because if the ulcer kept eating at the septum, that it would have formed a hole and then just kept eating. So my nose could have collapsed. Guys, that they said that could have happened within a few months. I wasn't supposed to be called for surgery for a few months, and I was supposed to be on a cruise ship for 6 months, and that didn't turn out. And so the surgery date was January 27th. I was supposed to get on the boat January 28th for 6 months. Can you imagine if the cruise ship thing had actually turned out? I would have come back with like a collapsed nose. Like, everything happens for a reason. The cruise ship hit the fan for a reason. If I would have got on the boat, I would have come home without a nose. Like, it's just so crazy. But that was a day of surgery. I do have a hole in my septum now. He said that it's not tiny, but he also said it's not huge, and it should be a no issue. So that is that. Now back to the update. Hey guys, so this is gonna be the last and final update. I'm just cooking supper. As you can tell, I just washed my hair, but cooking dinner. So today is Tuesday. The last time I filmed was last Tuesday. Today is gonna be the last update because tomorrow I do get the plugs, or the stents or whatever they're called, taken out. I didn't film after Tuesday because I was fine Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like completely fine. Thursday, the bandage came off. I stopped wearing the bandage because my nose stopped bleeding, stopped running. Just like, it was very manageable, so I just took the bandage off. Saturday, I started to get a little bit worse again. It was just like, it wasn't painful, but it was uncomfortable, and like, it hurt. But like, it wasn't pain hurt. It was just like, I noticed it hurt, if that makes sense. Sunday was the same. Sunday night was not a good night. My nose hurt. Like, it was painful. And this is TMI, but I don't know, this is for anyone who's getting the surgery or is interested in the surgery. Sunday night, so it was like a week and a half after surgery. What I think happened, and I'll know for sure tomorrow because I'll talk to the doctor about it, but what I think happened is, can't hold the camera straight, my nose started to clear. So I had like a little sneeze fest, like, you know, when you like have like 5-6 sneezes right after each other. I had one of those, and then shortly after, my nose started to run, but it wouldn't like run out of my nose because it was thick snot. Like it was thick snot. So it would like stop right at the entrance of my nose. And so I would take a Kleenex, I would just dab, and it would come out, and it was thick snot, and a lot came out. A lot came out. And even though I'm sneezing through my mouth, which is weird enough, I think I don't know, I think like it opened up my nose, or it did something to my nose on Sunday night, and I was not well. I didn't fall asleep till 3 a.m. I had to work yesterday, which was Monday, at 9. So I like went into work with 4.5 hours of sleep. Yesterday was my first shift since surgeries, and it actually went pretty well. However, yesterday at work, I did tape a Kleenex underneath my nose again because it wouldn't stop running. So I was just sitting at the desk holding a Kleenex like this. So I was just like, whatever, we're wearing masks anyway, so it was covered by the mask, but I taped a Kleenex underneath my nose, and then I taped a bandage underneath my nose last night when I got home after supper. So that is it though. Like today I feel fine. Today, yeah, I don't know, I feel fine. I feel good. Tomorrow, I just confirmed my appointment tomorrow, so I'm going in tomorrow at 10:30 to get the stents taken out. Or the plugs. I don't know what they call them. I don't know what he put in my nose, but I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but I am gonna end this video here.
Did you miss me? I have been very MIA from all social media. I kind of explained it on my Instagram, but if you're not following me on my Instagram, you would not know. I finished flight attendant school, so I am now a flight attendant. I now live in Alberta. Yeah, so I thought I would post this video here, and then I'm gonna try and get back into the groove of creating content because I really miss it. But that is it for today's video. This is all the way back from January. I hadn't watched this since I edited it originally back in February, beginning of February, and wow. There's a lot of stuff I didn't remember. I didn't remember my lips swelling. Yeah, that's my nose surgery. That's how out of it I was. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy. Make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a video because I am going to be creating content again. Thank you for sticking by me. And yeah, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.